President Trump arriving in Abu Dhabi earlier this hour. Dan Murphy is on the ground as we speak. Dan, good morning.
Andrew, good morning again to you. Well, let's call it 3-4-3. What we see here is US President Donald Trump touching down in the UAE capital of Abu Dhabi just a short time ago. The focus of his trip here is, of course, going to be continuing the run that we have seen when it comes to deal flow and diplomacy as he continues to build out the US economic and foreign policy relationships in this part of the world. Just by way of background, this was the first time that we've seen a sitting US president actually visiting the United Arab Emirates in some 17 years. The last leader to come here was George W. Bush all the way back in 2008, which really underscores the significance of this visit. And of course, as I mentioned, the focus is going to be on the deal flow. What we're looking out for is a potential transaction between Nvidia and the United Arab Emirates. We could potentially see here an agreement for Nvidia to sell up to 500,000 of the most advanced US chips into the UAE. That would, of course, not just be a catalyst for Nvidia, but also a significant development for the Emirates, which is, of course, trying to build out its AI capabilities. At the same time, we're also watching for any potential news on what could also be an announcement from OpenAI as well. So watch this space. And of course, all of this coming as we also saw the president making waves in Saudi Arabia, signing that $600 billion US commitment on investments, and of course stops in Qatar that included a $1.2 trillion agreement, according to the White House. And now the focus also shifting over to the UAE, where that investment run, at least according to our sources, is likely to continue.